Hey, it's your girl Taz back with another what? Let me stop being fake. Back with another what motherfucking video. What's good, yo? It's your girl. Okay. Okay, so basically, what I kind of talk about, I'm just gonna be myself, cause drops my pearls, butt naked, nothing but pearls. But yes, guys, it's your girl. I am back. Anyway, that's my little weed people. So me and I got some Pure Instinct. It smells so good. It's like a pheromone perfume. Oh, the boys love it. No, but honestly, okay. So what I can't talk about, what have I been doing? Last time you guys saw me, I was in Oceanside, California, and after that, I went to LA because I've been in LA. I'm working on set, and I've been working in the background. So someone kind of put me on to how to do that. You know, I've been into the theater acting scene for like a long time. It wasn't really like a full on like acting class. It was like a little theater class where you like we would pick little parts and then we get up in front of the class and do it. And at that time, I was really I didn't like getting up in front of people, but I used to do it a lot in school, so it was just like, oh, you know what? But I still would get like kind of stage fright a little bit. But I would say doing the acting classes really helped me come out by my shell and, you know, really just perform and, you know, be myself and stuff like that. So because I'm a Leo, that's naturally who I am. But somewhere along the lines, when I was in middle school, I was friends with someone, this girl, and she was really quiet, and so I would try to like imitate her, and like I guess that was kind of like a part of me kind of acting. I would try to, with subconsciously, I didn't really know, you know, I knew I wanted to do something, but at that age, but I didn't know exactly how. But I try to act like her and like imitate and like, so I would be really quiet, and it kind of rubbed off on me for like years, and I would just go back into my shell. But that's not who I am. I'm a Leo, and I'm you know, life of the party. Like, this is what's good. You know what I'm saying? So, but usually when people meet me, they think I'm quiet, but really I'm observing, and it's just like, I don't know you, so we're just like, I'm not gonna be all all buddy because that's fake. Ain't no fake ass hoe. So I'm just gonna be like, you know, just don't. I mean, yeah, hey, I'm speaking all that, but if we not friends, I'm not gonna treat you like you're my best friend. Shout out to my best friend. How you doing? But yeah, that's just what I've always wanted to do. But I was never in a geographical location to where I could actively pursue it. So that really was the point of van life, for me getting a van. You know, because I knew when I went to LA. I went to LA in 2020. Right before, you know, the pandemic kind of hit the U.S. early 2020. Some would say 2019, but it didn't happen until I was on YouTube and I was vlogging. It hit, you know, a couple. That was when a few people left from China, and then it just blew up. And then, well, yeah. So early 2020. Anyway, I came to LA and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. But I was like, how am I gonna do this when I'm gonna have to get an expensive ass apartment and pay rent? I'm not gonna be able to pursue anything. So then the pandemic happened, and that shut it all down. That's when I went back on the road. I don't know if some people was following me back then, and I was in a red truck and broke down and all that. So I don't know why I deleted my old videos, but yeah. So I'm back, and so that's the point of van life. So I'm gonna live the actor's life. If I need to live in my van, live in my van. It's fine. You know, I always have a nice gentleman or two who wants me to stay with them But you know, my pride, I just don't want to be up under nobody's roof and they can kick you out whenever they want. But we'll see. I mean, I'm doing pretty good on my own.
So back to the background work. So yeah, so my first ever, not even my first ever now, the first ever was a long time ago when I was in Memphis, Tennessee, my hometown, and there was a casting for a movie called Savage County, and it's a horror movie, and they needed extras to be at the high school because it was like, I guess it was like high school age. I would never even watched the movie, but I played as an extra in that movie, like in the school. We went to Cordova High. I want to say it was Cordova High School, Colleyville High. Cordova High. It was Cordova High School. And so, you know, as soon as they had backpacks, and then I know they had got me like running down the hallway in my backpack, but I was a boy then, so nobody. But I have to look it up. And but yeah, that was my first ever, you know, doing that little extra little thing. But now that I come to LA, my first time, I got the call to confirm for Abbott Elementary. And I was like, oh, wow. And so I had never watched the show, but my mom was like a full, like, she loves the show. And, like, I love Shirley Ralph, and, like, I love her. Like, oh, my gosh, like, really, Cheryl. And so, also, I don't know if, the only way I knew she was in it, I never watched it, but I saw, like, the screen caps on Hulu, because I have Hulu, and I'm always watching it. So I saw that Tyler James was, so I knew of the show. Tyler James Williams, Quinta Brunson. Like I watched the Oscar. She won an Emmy and Oscar, right? So I watched it. I think if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so but I had never watched the show. So I went in my first day. I was nervous, and it was just so. It was like once I got there, it was just like this is where I was always supposed to be. You know, not in the background, but I mean just on set. So I was just like, the background is fine for me for now. You know, I can work up from the background. But people make careers from being background actors, you know, and like that's one of the, you know, main things that they do is, you know, they just work on shows in the background. And so usually, and I had never really, well, I paid attention to like, I don't know what got me into like paying attention to like the background of like TV and movies and stuff, but it's always something going on, and it's just like you have to go into wardrobe and all that because, you know, even though you're in the background, if you have on different outfits, different days, it's just gonna be like, it's the same day, she didn't change her clothes. So I went in, I checked in, and I went to wardrobe. So once I went to wardrobe, and I had on, I'll take a picture of what I had on, but, well, I'll put in a picture of what I had on, but I had on just this little blouse, this little top, and then I had on some jeans, because they said wear jeans, but you wear whatever kind of, I guess what they say is close to it, but usually they'll have you change and they'll put something else on you. So they gave me some black kind of like, they weren't slacks, they were like black kind of like dressy kind of pants, and not too dressy, but it was like dressy casual. So I had on like some tennis shoes or whatever, you know, because the scene was, we were at a field trip, and which they didn't include any of this in the casting call. I didn't know what I was being casted for, but it did say Liberty Teacher in the email, and I didn't realize, I was so excited, so I didn't even notice that until I went back, and I was like, when I got there, I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing, you know. And so they came in, and well, once I went to wardrobe, and the lady was like, well, we want the Liberty Teachers to look a little bit better, or, you know, look good, because they're the rival school. And like me, had never watching the show, I was like, okay, what am I doing? So I put this stuff on, they gave me, and then later they came in and they took my badge picture.